In this very special Thanksgiving episode of the Dandy Funhouse, I'm going to count down my top 10 family fun favorite game ideas for Turkey Day, and we're going to get to gobbling down on them right now. Let's step into the Funhouse.
Where am I?
You just entered the Dandy Funhouse.
Hello and welcome to the Dandy Funhouse video show, podcast, and blog. I'm your host, Neil Dandy, and this is where we always go for extra helpings of your favorite retro pop culture, toys and games, and all the fun stuff. Today, I'm going to count down the top 10 very best family fun game and activity ideas I've been able to find, and hope you'll find them absolutely dandy as well. But before we go any further, I want to extend a very big thank you to the legendary Count Drahoon for bat flapping into the Dandy Funhouse studios here in beautiful Murfreesboro, Tennessee, to co-host our annual Halloween episode last month. I have to say, he's the only guest this show has ever had that literally appeared from a cloud of smoke. And speaking of smoke shows, I think it's time to check out these smoking hot Dandy Funhouse t-shirts. They're super absorbent and perfect for soaking up all that giblet gravy dribbling down your chin at the dinner table this month. And not only are they super stylish, but they also come with 4 holes in them. One to crawl your body into, one to stick your turkey neck out of, and 2 to poke your wings through. Just head over to dandyfunhouse.com and get yours today before the big bird thaws. And while you're there, you might as well pick up one of our infamous Coffee Badger t-shirts and or coffee mugs and or bags of dark French roast coffee. I'll let you figure out what a Coffee Badger is for yourself. I'm tired of explaining it. Once again, head over to dandyfunhouse.com to visit the Dandy Fun shop and see all the frivolities we have for you. Okay, without any further ado, I think it's time to kick off our Turkey Day Top 10 countdown of our favorite family fun game and activity ideas, sure to make your Thanksgiving an absolute hoot. Ready? Let's do it. Number 10, corn shucking race. Now this is obviously a competition best suited for the early birds helping with the meal prep. As the name implies, everyone competes to see who can shuck corn on the cob the fastest. I personally shuck corn on a weekly basis, and I'm still terrible at it. I'm always digging out those little corn silk strings with a fork, but I will tell you my secret to super fast corn on the cob. Leave the husk on, cut off the ends with a serrated knife so that not only is the husk completely unattached, but also so that you can stick your cob holders in the ends. Then you microwave your corn cob with the holders stuck in and the husk still on for 2 minutes. When it's done, you hold it by one of the holders upright on a plate and use a fork to pull away the husk and the silk threads, and voila, 2-minute corn on the cob. I make it every week. Try it. Number 9, roll a turkey dice game. This is a fun one. It involves game dice with arts and crafts. First, you have to print out the game sheets with a turkey body on the game sheet, along with the various parts of the turkey corresponding to the numbers on the dice. Secondly, you need to print out sheets with all the turkey parts on them. Thirdly, you give everyone a pair of child-safe scissors so they can cut out their various turkey parts from the turkey part sheet. Okay, everyone takes turns rolling the dice. If you roll a 1, you put eyes on your turkey. 2, you put a beak on your turkey. 3, the feet on your turkey, and so on and so forth. Of course, if you roll something you already have, you don't do anything, and the next person gets their turn. Whoever succeeds at completely building their turkey first is the winner turkey dinner. You knew I was going to say that. And you can find the game sheets ready to print at playpartyplan.com. I'll leave a link in the episode posting for this show at dandyfunhouse.com if that's too much for your tryptophan-fogged brain to remember. Number 8, Thanksgiving charades. If you've had enough of Thanksgiving parades, maybe you should try Thanksgiving charades. The SavvySparrow.com website calls this an easy, low-prep game that's simple to understand and play. I like it already. Just like traditional charades, except players act out Thanksgiving-themed words and phrases for others to guess. All you need are the cards with the words and phrases, which you can print out at thesavvysparrow.com. Or you can just make your own, but theirs look amazing and they've already done all the work for you. You need a 1-minute timer. There's one on your phone already. A box or a basket to jumble all the cards in so you can blind pick what you're going to do, and cheap dollar store prizes to throw at the winners or to huck at the losers. Number 7, Pumpkin Sweep. Now this is a great yard game and a great use of your decorative gourds. To play Pumpkin Sweep, you give each player a pumpkin and a broom, and you set up a finish line on the other side of the yard or the room. And the object is to maneuver your pumpkin using only the broom across the yard or room over the finish line before your opponents. Losers get their pumpkins smashed. And that last part's optional, but usually you do that in Extreme Pumpkin Sweep. Number 6, Turkey, Taters, and Terror, a Thanksgiving-themed murder mystery game. Now, this is the ultimate Thanksgiving murder mystery dinner party game. Might be the only one. It does require 8 people to play, and they say it's best suited for adults. It's Thanksgiving dinner, and you've been invited to the home of Marissa Barron, one of the most innovative television producers in the past 20 years. Marissa has produced almost every successful show on Cluster, the entertainment industry's most popular network. She's expressed interest in collaborating with a member of her inner circle and has invited her closest friends and family to pitch ideas for a new show at her holiday dinner. You find yourself at her mansion of a cabin in northern Minnesota. Shockingly, just before dinner, Marissa is tragically found dead. It seems she was electrocuted by a short circuit in the electric whisk while making her beloved pumpkin pie filling. Let's say she decided to mix things up a little too literally. As you investigate faulty wiring, the rest of the guests start to wonder, could someone have tried to whisk away Melissa, this successful television producer, on Thanksgiving? Well, that's going to be up to you and 7 of your closest friends and family to find out when you play Turkey, Taters, and Terror, a Thanksgiving-themed murder mystery game. Find it at VanBuyerMurderMysteries.com. See, I told you this was going to be good. Hang in there with me, okay? Because now we have counted down to number 5, the game of Traffic Yam. Now, this is a race you can win with your face, or just with your hand and a spoon. Same as rolling the egg game with a spoon at a picnic, but instead of an egg that you're going to roll over the lawn, you use a yam. That's right. And yams are a lot harder to roll than eggs because of their crazy shapes. Just ask Popeye. Okay. And the best part is you can eat your yam when you're sick of rolling it. Now, this game is best played with raw and cooked yams, but that's really your business, not mine. Number 4, Chicken versus Hot Dog, a flip it and stick it party game. Now, this game is like bottle flipping, but way more fun. And it's something everyone can play without learning loads of rules. Now, basically, you get a flippable, stickable chicken and a flippable, stickable hot dog and a stack of challenge cards, which will tell you exactly how you are supposed to flip and stick your hot dog or chicken. Now, this isn't necessarily a Thanksgiving game. I just came across this thing and thought it was amazing. So amazing that I might actually do a full review on it. It's by a company called Big Potato, and you could buy it directly from them on their website, but I went to the website and I was instantly accosted by pop-up after obnoxious pop-up, and I don't want to inflict that on anyone. So just do yourself a favor and go online to almost anywhere else to buy this thing. I found it listed at about every other major retailer, and I'd prefer to support the company directly, but when you drive me away with a pitchfork for the crime of visiting your website, you're pretty much asking for it. Anyway, this is indeed an awesome game. Number 3, Thanksgiving Bingo. Now this, of course, is a Turkey Day rendition of the game of bingo. I think it's great because it's something everyone, young and old, can play after dinner and spend some quality time together doing. You can do a search online to find all kinds of different printable Thanksgiving-themed bingo cards, which is great if you already own a bingo set. You can also purchase a wonderful Thanksgiving bingo set over at bigdotofhappiness.com. Number 2, turkey bowling. The only reason I didn't make this number 1 is because the true version of this sport is not something you're likely to play with your family on the actual day of Thanksgiving. Well, the true version of this game is with a frozen turkey and 10 2-liter plastic bottles for bowling pins. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. 2 strikes in a row is called a gobbler, a 7-10 split is a wishbone, and a spare is called a hen. If a turkey is too heavy to handle, a Cornish game hen is also acceptable. But another actual practical version of turkey bowling also exists in the form of creating a set of turkey pins out of Solo cups decorated with construction paper and googly eyes to resemble bowling pins, and rolling a wiffle ball or a small pumpkin at them on your living room floor. I also found this amazing professionally manufactured turkey bowling set at Oriental Trading Company that has plastic turkey legs as the pins and comes with 2 small bowling balls. And, well, what could be more fun except, you guessed it, number 1, the turkey leg wrap game. Have you been looking for the perfect excuse to bind somebody up and sick the dog on them? Okay, maybe don't feed them to Fido, but the turkey leg wrap game, it's not something you can buy off the shelf. But if you have 2 rolls of burlap fabric, 2 chef's hats, then you've got the makings of an amazing Thanksgiving Day race activity you're going to want to do over and over. You just split into 2 teams of 2 players each and see who can wrap their partner from head to toe in the burlap and then jam a chef's hat on top of their head at the end to make them look like a big turkey leg. And whoever does that the fastest, they're the winner. I really don't know why I was really drawn to this game or why I made it number 1, but it's just so simple, silly, and stupid. Where else could I possibly put it? And speaking of places to put it, it's now time to put this Thanksgiving episode of the Dandy Funhouse away, but not before I grovel for your spare change in the couch cushions. If you've enjoyed this show and found any value at all in it and wish to support future episodes, just gobble over to the Dandy Funhouse website at dandyfunhouse.com and look for the patronage page where you can become a supporter. Supporters gain access to exclusive bonus features, and super supporters gain that same access. Plus, I will mail you something turkey-rific from right here at the Dandy Funhouse Studios if you provide your mailing address. Podcast listeners can support via the donation button in their listening app of choice if the app offers it. And your 5-star reviews anywhere you can leave them always get our pecan-flavored gratitude, just like Grandma used to make. Have a very happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and don't forget to be extra thankful for everything the good Lord has blessed you and yours with over this past year. And be sure to come back real soon, right here to the Dandy Funhouse, where everything is always fun and dandy. Wing me, baby.
Selamat Pires de Thursmasters.
Come here,